Hi, well, it was a bit of a shock to everybody and a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it's a tough one when we've put a lot into this camp and at the back end of it, and now we're ready to peak and get in there and do our job. But it's a contact sport; these things happen, and sparring, and everyone's pushing, which is what you want to be getting out of your gym. But ended up getting a concussion after training, and these things definitely give you perspective on what's important, and health is the number one thing. If I'm not waking up feeling good, I'm not going to be putting myself at risk. So it was the best thing to do, talking to my coaches, the team, and my family, and you live to fight another day kind of thing. So bummed that I won't be a part of this UFC Sydney card, but there's so many great fights on the card, so I'll be watching as a fan and waiting for my time. So at the moment, just healing, letting the body recover, and then all in good time. There'll be other opportunities, other times to fight. So that's where my energy is. Been a big week as well. Obviously had my second-born son born last week, so been a lot of great moments, and this is stuff that's in the front of my mind when I'm thinking about fighting. This is why I do it, to provide for my family and give them the best life. So I got to be thinking, I got to be there and be their best that I can do to provide for them. And I'm not any good to anyone if I don't have a clear head and if I'm not healthy. So just have to think about these things, and all in good time, we'll get back in there.
How is the injury? Are you still getting dizzy spells, or are you okay? Or
Yes, it's still there. It's obviously just a day-by-day thing. It's not going to heal overnight, so just slowly progressing. I'm not into any work training at the moment, just pretty much letting my body do its thing, and eventually we'll gradually get into the recovery side of things. But it's awesome having the Warriors as a resource to help, because obviously they deal with a lot of concussions day in and weekly basis. So having them as guides to help me get back to sport ready is massive, and massive thank you to everyone down there that have helped out and treat me as one of their own, and so thankful to have that kind of guidance in my sport.
Massive thank you for playing the way you're playing. Keep it up, boys.
Yeah, the boys are doing well.
Yeah, they are.
Got the Dragons this weekend, so finished the season off strong. Last home game at Mount Smart, or Anderson, Daniel Anderson Stadium as they call it now. But it's been awesome being in that space and seeing the progression, and seeing how well they're doing this season. Yeah. We were just talking about how sometimes the score doesn't reflect the actual domination of the game, but these things will fix itself, and really good. Thankful for that. Webby has brought me on board, and me and John helping out the boys and seeing how we can add value in that space and bring on semis. I know the season's not finished yet, but we should be finishing top four and ready to take on those big teams. The Panthers, the Broncos, the Storms. We can beat these teams. We have the tools, we have the belief, and having this hometown advantage definitely gives us that extra push that we need. So really loving the support everyone's given them, and I've been saying it right from the start. So it's definitely our year, and we just got to finish strong and keep taking it week by week.
We're in it for the ride, mate, all the way.
2023, could be looking at premieres, but it's an exciting time, but we just got to make sure we're just doing all the right things behind the scenes, not getting too far ahead of ourselves, and just keep the head down and keep working.
Hey, just a quick word, how's the camp going, before the injury? The other boys, are you happy that they're all on target?
Yeah, so the gym's been, the energy's been insane, seeing everyone push together, 6 of us, potentially 7 on this card in Sydney, so it's what you want in your fight camps, having that, having a bad day or where you're feeling like the energy's low, but you look across from you and there's 6 other guys pushing, so there's no time to, dwell on things. It's just keep building and keep getting better. Even though I'm not part of the card, I can still be here and give my support and show them that we're all beside them. So I'm excited seeing the UFC come this side of the world, and having friends and family in the stands watching is going to mean everything to the boys. So yeah, I'm excited for the night, and I'm expecting the boys to go for a clean sweep, all the boys getting it done, and Izzy, you know, finishing off retaining his title. So yeah, it's an exciting time for mixed martial arts and combat sports in New Zealand.
Cool, mate. I better let you go, and there's got a hungry baby out there.
Awesome, brother. Good to chat.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cool, mate.
You going to go to the game?
No, fight's the next night, but